So this is regarding an Energy Local Club for Totnes and environs. My screen is not.
That's it. It's coming.
Oh, great, you got it. Good. Yeah, and what we're looking at here is low-cost renewable electricity for local producers and consumers. And if you could go on to the next slide, please. And back one. You've gone on 2 slides there. Go back. I'm sorry. Yeah. Right. So if we can start with the point that was mentioned by Al's about constraints on renewable energy grid connection in the Southwest Peninsula. This is as a result of the fact the grid in the Southwest is constructed to basically conduct electricity from large-scale producers elsewhere in the country and ship it down to Devon and Cornwall. It's not built to ship electricity from the Southwest back into the main grid. That's basically it. And so at the moment, the grid supply network for the Southwest of England is at maximum capacity for export of renewable electricity to the main grid. As a result of this, new renewable energy installations must guarantee that they will not export electricity to the main grid. And the grid network operator Western Power Distribution requires export limit guarantees for new renewable energy installations. So if you could go to the next slide. Thank you. Partly to combat this, Energy Local Community Interest Company was established by Dr. Mary Gilley, who designed a local market in power via Energy Local clubs. Now, within an Energy Local club, households club together to show that they are using local clean power when it is generated, i.e. not sent back to the grid, so that their total demand is more than the amount of electricity produced, and they use it as and when it's available. And the generators earn a fair price for the power that they produce. More money is retained in the local economy, and critically, it reduces household electricity bills. So if we could go to the next. So these are rough numbers from a conversation that I had with Mary Gilley a week or so ago. But if we look at existing solar producers around here, they may or may not have FITs, but basically they will use their own generated electricity to save the cost of electricity from the grid. So the electricity they use is worth to them, let's say 20 pence per kilowatt hour. Goodness knows where it is, that might be more now, but let's say 20 pence. The surplus solar production, I'm sorry, I've got to move this out of the way now. Oh, that's it. I'm sorry, I've lost it. I've lost my screen. I'm onto chats. I don't know how to get off it. Oh, here we are. Right, yes, back on the screen again. So the surplus production, the production that a local solar energy producer, this could be a large or small, the surplus solar production, when they sell it to the grid, if they're able to, which we're not going forwards at the moment, they're getting about 5 to 7 pence per kilowatt hour. Now that electricity, when it's supplied to the grid, goes to the nearest producer. So their neighbor, literally the neighbor of the person that's currently producing solar in Totnes, is paying 20 pence per kilowatt hour for electricity supplied to the grid at 5 to 7 pence, and it's moving literally next door. So within the Energy Local Club, if we have a solar producer member and they sell surplus electricity, the electricity they don't use, to other members of the club, in this case it would be Energy Local Totnes, at about 14 pence a kilowatt hour. And then, so that is a significant saving on existing costs, never mind where they're headed next. And at the moment, club members typically save 10 to 30% on the electricity supplied from an Energy Local club. but it varies during the day according to what time you use it and so on. All of the members are connected by smart meters so that we can show to the grid exactly that it is being used within that grid before it gets onto the main grid. Now, the area served by the Totnes grid distribution point, this is the map that we've been supplied with by Western Power. We've yet to make it more consumer friendly so that everybody can see where we are. But from this, it's a much larger area than Totnes. Obviously, it goes down to Halwell Morley, up to Dean Prior, up north of Staverton and down to Stoke Gabriel. So this is a large area with a large number of customers. And if we can match the energy supply to those customers, we can retain that energy within the local economy, including the income from energy sales. So there's an opportunity here for everybody to join in, and the more the merrier. Next one, please. So Tressoc has been awarded a grant of £25,000 from Team Devon's COVID-19 Economic Recovery and Business Prospectus Fund. And we're aiming to develop up to 5 new community-owned rooftop solar PV installations in Totnes and to establish an Energy Local club to buy the electricity generated. Now, Energy Local clubs to date, there are a rapidly proliferating number, mostly in Wales, well, between Wales and Bridport, but I think there are 30 Energy Local clubs at the moment, but they're all based on around a single energy installation. But the innovation we're introducing here is that Energy Local Totnes aims to create a virtual microgrid where multiple consumers and generators exist within one club. That is, we can have more generators can come on. So if someone comes on with a 100 kilowatt roof, for example, and they're using 50% of that, then we can say, okay, we need another X members of the club who can use that surplus electricity, which will be much, much cheaper than the electricity they're currently buying from the grid. So that's the overall theme. And so Energy Local, in order to achieve that, it requires smart meters and some pretty smart algorithms if we've got multiple generators and multiple consumers all within the energy club, all showing that we're using all the excess energy that's being produced. Then when we've done that, that requires a lot of algorithms, I understand. Not my area, but it is very much Mary Gilly's area. And she is working directly with the chosen supplier to ensure that we can actually achieve this. But basically, I can't see that it's that much different from using one supplier. It's just another technical hurdle to overcome, but that is currently being worked on. There's no reason why it shouldn't work. And Tressoc is looking to build a portfolio of solar roofs within the area of the Totnes grid distribution point. And that could be anywhere in that area for a share offer in the last quarter of this year and installation in next year when the club will start. Next. And in order to achieve all this, we need people to help out. There's quite a lot of work to do here. We have a team of about 6 or 7 people in Tressoc. None of us are making a full-time salary out of it, but we're all there and willing, and we're doing what we can. We've got it this far, but we will need more people to join in to make this work. And so if you're interested to get involved in Energy Local Totnes as an energy advisor, as a club member or a board member of Energy Local Totnes, or if you know of a large south-facing roof, just please get in touch with us either through Tressoc on admin@tressoc.co.uk or our phone number 867431.